I've been wanting to do some off-roading for a while now, and now that the winter's over and the trails can be used by trucks again, I'm gonna go do some off-roading, and I'm going to find a lake, get a fire going, cook up some grub probably, and then head back. And I'm going on Crown Land, so I can't do anything overnight. But yeah, should be fun anyways. Stick with me. We are doing some off-roading. Figure it's about time I get this truck dirty anyways, right? So I actually did all these trails by dirt bike last year, and I'm gonna insert here a funny video of me crashing the dirt bike. It was pretty good. Had a lot of fun on these trails last year, so it's nice to be back out here. Make it? Yeah. Look at this gorgeous place. I'm gonna go check out that island. That looks sick. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's a little muddy. My boots are Hikes Scout 2.0s, and they are the best boots I've ever had. I went up to like here in water, and my feet are completely dry. Check out this. There's a lake right there. This is really neat. Look at this spot. Oh, that's incredible. Go for a swim? You can go for a swim? Go on. Ready? Go swim. Go get it. Go get it. Good boy. Good boy. Oh no, I think it's sunk. Oh, it's going away. First swim of the year. Hey, Grizzly Bear. Good boy. Oh, here comes the zoomies. Oh no. I wonder what happened here. Is this a bear like tearing this dead log apart to look for grubs or something? This looks way too disturbed to not just be, or to just be nature. I bet you anything. Because look, there's even like dig marks right here. I'm betting that's a bear looking for grubs or something in this log. Alright, we should set up somewhere for fire. saw could be a little tighter. Okay. Definitely dense enough. There we go. Ooh, battery's gonna die. Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect. Whew. Well, that was a bit of a gong show, but I got that big piece out. Grizz, you want a snack? You want a treat? You want a treat? What about Pepperette? Come here. Oh, he's like, I want a Pepperette. Is it pretty? Good boy. Alright, go on. Go on. Not too long and I'm gonna need a bug jacket to be out here. They're bad. I was hoping to get on a canoe trip this year before the bugs got bad, but thanks to lockdown and COVID and all that garbage, it's looking like that's not gonna happen. Okay, let's get some firewood split up. Well, cut up I guess first. Alright guys, check this out. If you don't like blood, look away. So, I just made a real rookie mistake. And this is something I've even explained to others about being safe while you're sawing using a handsaw, or a bow saw, buck saw, all that stuff. I always tell people, and I totally did it because I'm rushing right now and I have no problem showing you guys that I screwed up, because it's a learning thing. When you start your cut, when you're sawing into a log, either put your hand way out of the way over here, or what I prefer to do is put it through. So I'm putting it through my buck saw on the other side. If this bounces, the top of it's gonna hit my arm before it hits anything important. And you can even use your arm to kind of guide it a little bit as you start your cut. Okay, now my blade is completely sunk in. I have no problem moving my hand back over here to finish the cut. Now I did bring a first aid kit with me, and I think I'll just wash this up and maybe just cover it a little bit. Or who knows, it might even stop bleeding, and then I'll wash it up. I'll finish my cutting first and then deal with that. Oh, the bugs are driving me crazy. For those splitting wood like this, I don't do it upright because, well, you can. If you have a log in front of it to stop it from glancing into the ground, fine. But for these small pieces, I find this way a lot easier. And an important thing to note, if you're gonna split like this, make sure the log you're splitting isn't back on towards you on the log you're using as a base, because you want to make sure it's like barely on your base. That way if you miss or just hit this log or whatever, if it's way over here, it's gonna come smashing back at you. But for this way, this is pretty safe. You're it's pretty foolproof doing it this way. But you have to make sure that your log, that the one you're splitting, is about halfway across or more the log that you're using as a base. That's really hard to explain, but hopefully you understand what I mean. That's nice. Oh man, the bugs are bad. They're driving me crazy. If you want, you can do it this way too, where you hold the log. I prefer this way for making kindling, and the other way for splitting bigger pieces. Oh, the bugs are crazy. I don't need anything too small because I have all this really dry white pine twigs and stuff over here. Okay, I think that's lots to get my fire going. Nice big bundle of dry stuff will go up really quickly. My bigger stuff. And my medium-sized stuff. Okay. My fire steel. And I quickly want to shout out the same company that makes the buck saw I'm using today, Bear Essentials Outdoors. DJ, the owner of that company, operator, he does it all, is starting to make these really cool foraging pouches. What's pretty cool about it too is it totally carries your axe. You just put it through the loops, and you've got a foraging pouch and your axe right by your side. So that's pretty cool. Thank you very much, DJ, for sending that. It's been really handy. So it was just hanging on my hip, and I came across some birch bark on my way to camp and just snagged a bit, threw it in there. It saves your pockets from getting all nasty, and yeah, really awesome. I like it. It's really cool. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get that. All right, got my favorite knife, my Puko. So I'm going to scrape up the birch bark first. Don't mind the blood on my fingers. I know it looks bad. Just make sure if you're going to do this on rocks that the birch bark is thick enough that you're not scraping the rocks with your knife. I know that seems like it could be like a no-brainer, but sometimes you just do things without thinking. Case in point. Alright, so I'm going to scrape up my birch bark just like that. Do a little bit on the other side. Get that nice and fluffy in the middle. Just like that. I'm going to tuck it down here where there's no wind too. Ah! It's blown away. Maybe a little more. Okay. So we have tons of birch bark. Plant your fire steel just like that. There you go. Make sure you put your fire steel somewhere it's not gonna get lost. Probably don't need even this much birch bark, but we're gonna do it because I'm sick and tired of these bugs. And this bundle should go up quick. It's dry and there's plenty of oxygen in there. Just like that. Bring on the smoke. There we go. It's working already, and the wind picked up just a bit, so the bugs are at bay. Come here. Come right here. Alright, so we got some nice, I believe this is maple. Should make for some good coals to cook on. I brought a sausage and I brought rice, but I don't think I'm hungry enough to eat the rice. If I was maybe staying here all night, I probably would, but. And of course I brought a beer to enjoy with it. Show you guys what I brought. Oh, of course the wind changes. So my plans got pretty messed up today because I was supposed to do an overnighter at one of the private properties that I've been given permission to use. But anyways, I'll talk about that after. I'll just show you guys what I brought. So of course a beer to enjoy with my supper. Just in case the mood struck me, I brought some coffee in a tin. Just like that. I love these little tins, they're great. I brought a block of cheese in a homemade beeswax wrap. I brought some jerky, also in a beeswax wrap. And 2 pepperettes. And there's a Cliff Bar in here that I just always leave in there. But yeah, 2 pepperettes. Lots of neat things. Oh yeah, and my sausages, which unfortunately I have in a plastic baggie. And that is my dinner. Wind really picked up, which is not great. But thankfully I'm on a rock and there's nothing around really to catch. And I'm pretty much done doing all my chopping and sawing, so here we go. I'm blown away by the beauty here. Come here. Come here. My dog is so dirty. I taught him now that when he gets dirty, he sits in the front of the truck on the passenger side down on the mats because he just gets nasty. You get nasty, yes you do. You having fun out here? This is the life, eh? You like adventuring? He's like, I just want the food. Can I have the food? Can I have the food? Oh, you got bugs in your hair. Boop. This is nice. I'm glad we can still use Crownland during the day. Because I'd be pretty upset if that wasn't the case. It's funny, sometimes when you're off-roading, you're like, you see all these offshoot trails and you're like, oh, maybe I should just stick to the main trail until I find something interesting. And I like to use an app called Gaia Maps. Yeah, I know. It's a really, really good app for exploring and stuff, and as long as you like preload the place you're going to, you don't need cell service to use it. So cell service is really spotty around here, so it's really nice to have. And I can set, so what I did on Gaia Maps is I set a perimeter of where I know Crownland is. So I went to the Crownland map, put all the waypoints, connected them all to a big area where I wanted to explore so that I knew what was Crownland and what wasn't, which makes it a lot easier while you're out here and you're not trying to like load up the Crownland map with like no cell service. So yeah, Gaia Maps. You can also track if you want to track like where the trail is you are or whatever. You can record and you'll get like a track of where you've been. It tells you the distance you've traveled and all that stuff. It's really, really handy. Really, really good. I think it cost about 30 bucks, but it's been extremely handy. Oh, it's so beautiful out. I found the coolest Crownland spot. It's so quiet here. You can't hear any noise other than the wind in the trees and the birds, and there's like a little trickling stream over there I can hear. Beautiful little lake here. There's a big beaver dam that kind of contained it. Such a cool spot. Man, this is awesome. I'm gonna pop these on. Just like that. Oh, hi. You are ever so handsome. Alright, check these out. Perfectly charred. I like that. I like that. He's like, smoke? Nope. The bugs? Took care of the bugs though. Hey, Grizz? No more bugs. No more bugs. Look at this place. Looks incredible. Shave off the dank. Alright. I think they're ready. Oh, that's so good. Looks good anyway. Looks so good. Right on the coals. It's just so easy and simple. I love that. I'm gonna put some cheese on them and kind of let it melt on there a bit. Oh yeah. Gonna be good, Grizz. Speak. Gentle. Boy. So, if you guys don't know this already, I know many do because they've been tuning into my live chats. But for those who don't know, Brandon and I started a brand new YouTube channel together, and we are so stoked about it, and I think it's going to do really well. Brandon has a tree service business. Oh my goodness. Oh. So Brandon has a tree service business, and we work together in that business. We basically support each other's businesses. My business being YouTube and his business being the tree service. And it's been really awesome. We really do well together and support each other. But anyways, we figured, like, I have the filming gear, I have the editing skills, he has his business, which is just, we're doing it anyways, so we might as well videotape it. Videotape. That sounds so weird. We might as well take footage and throw it up on YouTube and see how it does. So yeah, we started a YouTube channel together. It's called Timber Mates. I'll put the link in the description below. We're having an absolute blast with it. As of today, we have 3 videos already. We've been putting out a video a week there. So if you guys kind of want to see what I do, like kind of day in the life stuff, when I'm not out doing this or caring for our kids, we're working, and that's what we're doing. So if you guys be interested, please go check it out. Give it a sub if you think that it's something that you'll like. Like I said, we're really excited about it, and it's a good way for me to get content out for you guys too, because it's just kind of day in the life stuff, and it's just, you know, what we do together, but it's quite entertaining. We do some very cool jobs, and I think you guys will enjoy it. It's not that I'm replacing this channel at all, it's just kind of a bonus, I guess. So gorgeous out here. Guys, move, please. Move on. So I'm hoping they'll lift overnight camping on Crownland soon. I would love to come and stay overnight here. This is epic. Well guys, we've had a pretty incredible day, and we have a beautiful sunset to kick it all off. The sun was hiding behind the clouds for a while, so it looked like it was getting pretty dark, but then it popped out and now it looks incredible out here. Alright, let's go, bud. Alright, off we go. Crazy to find just a field like this, although it's all marshy, so it's not really a field, but that's so cool. All right, let's see if we can get up this hill. Let me show you what we're dealing with here. Yeah, it doesn't show at all. It's pretty steep and pretty narrow, and there's some interesting parts, so we'll see. We'll see.